Welcome back. In the previous part, we arrived here in Lost Heaven at the garden in the Imperial Fortress. Yes, I remember the name of it now. More like I looked it up again because I couldn't remember it all and it was bugging me. For those who know what I mean, you know what I mean. Can't remember what we've done in terms of one of every enemy now. I think we've done the skull guys. Ooh.
I can see outside!
I don't sense any divine knights out that way.
There's still a high chance that something is waiting for us there.
I was very much thinking like we could jump out. Maybe we'll get to a divine knight battle.
Powerful
That's
foe.
what we were thinking, Crow.
Ready
Yeah.
yourselves.
Of course, there's not one out at Diablos gem. Like, maybe what we do with this Diablos gem is inspect it, and then maybe we end up in a fight inside something. Be very strange. Could be very strange. Diablos ATS. I guess arts cut by half. If anyone was going to use it, it'd be you. It could be very good for you. ATS stays the same. EP goes down, but I'm not too fussed about your EP itself. So it's like, yeah, you know, let's go with that. Because that'll bring out the big damage from Emma as quickly as possible. Because we know how powerful she can be now. Have I done one of you? Yeah, I've done one of you. It's going to be very quick in terms of like these areas then, if like they're using the same enemies. I was hoping it was going to be a bit like the Salt Pails. Don't think we've done you though.
It's powerful. We must take care.
Let's check either side though, because it looks like there's a chest. Is that something above me? On the map. There's a cog there. There's a door. Okay, so we have to come back at least, so we'll think about it that way. Like, we'll go through here, get the cog, come back, bish bash bosh, we've sorted it. I'm hoping each area has something unique about it, though. Oh, I got you again anyway. Can jump down from here, that's cool.
That enemy is strong. Please be careful.
Finding those pedestals very interesting. Just the design on them. Ooh. It's like another enemy we've already faced as well. It's like, no, just jump, mate. Just jump, mate. Alright, let's get one of these, because I don't think this group has faced one of these.
There! A powerful foe.
In here, at least.
Have at you!
Okay. We need our CP up, so let's just do frozen
Arcus,
impact.
activate!
Demon on chain.
Yeah! I'm up!
He's up.
Take this! Infernal Gale! Huh? Now! Let's go, everyone!
Yes, leave it
Leave it to me!
Made short work of that. Good God.
That's the power of Class 7!
Apparently. Bloody hell. Just like, yeah, we're just dead now. Alright. We did it! Oh my God.
Ready!
Stop
This one
it!
looks frightening. Please be careful.
We just found an Arcus, everyone! It's men only, evasion, defense, movement. Perhaps better there with him, but yeah, I don't lose out on my speed, and again, speed is what I want with Usus in the long run, so okay. Let's go. End. And that's the outer wall. And this is reminding me of the Liber Arc at the moment. I just flashback in my head to like facing off against Walter or Luciola. Sort of like on the outside of the actual arc itself. Look over there. Yeah, definitely having that feeling. bastards. Instructor Claire. And they're dressed in the same outfits we saw in that broadcast earlier. Triple dot. If they're wearing that, it means they're fully committed to their cause. They won't back down no matter what. No. But neither will we. We won't give up in battle, and we won't give up on our future. This will be the first test of our ability here at the Imperial Fortress. No matter how deadly or cunning our enemies, we've got to outsmart them. Period. Sounds like I'm up to bat then. I've known these two for some time. I may be able to anticipate their moves. That'd be a lot of help. And we'll be counting on you. Although, we also have a shared history with them. And that's true, and be smart about choosing who will fight in this battle. I'll back you guys up. We've got this. Double check that you're ready for this. Rean, Altina, and Ash required as attack team members. Front row or what? Because it is like, That's the thing. You can see what it says when we get there. It's just weird, we've got like a ceiling above us. Another layer. It's very interesting. Make sure we're topped up.
Sup, guys?
We've been waiting for you.
Knight of Blood and Iron.
Instructor Claire.
You seem pretty sure we'd show up.
The odds were about 50-50. After all, you'd have to get past the Glorious, the Ions, and disable all the salt pails.
Glorious.
If it were anyone else, I'd give them maybe a 1 in 1,000 chance. Nah, maybe more like a 1 in 10,000.
And despite the odds, you managed to succeed. Perhaps it was fate.
The choice of Steins Gate.
It's not fate. It was all thanks to our determination.
Milliam.
Wow. Guess the rumors were true. You really threw us for a loop at the Grawl, huh?
Yep, but it was super hard pulling one over on you two. Especially you, Lechter. I really had to get clever. And by that, I mean I snuck off while Eustace and Rufus were fighting.
I'm amazed you managed to pull that off with everything that was going on.
You really got us, Milliam. But I guess we only have ourselves to blame.
Yes. Among the Ironbloods, Milliam was always the quickest to learn and adapt. Meanwhile, we were each trapped in our pasts. We had no choice but to accept the curse. We even treated Altina as if she was nothing more than a tool to be discarded.
Claire. Major Claire.
If you feel that way, why do you still insist on standing in our path? Not as the Ironbloods, but as the Knights of Blood and Iron.
Those whose fates are intertwined with the curse of Erebonia. Its keepers. The keepers whose fate is to fall in this tragic fairy tale called the Great Twilight.
Yeah, that's our job. Our final role, so to speak. We're the conduits linking the fires of war below to this fortress. There's no way you're gonna win against us unless you bring out your divine knights.
That's...
The curse has linked them to the fortress itself.
The path further into the fortress won't open unless you defeat us. Throw everything you have into this fight. Your divine knights, panzer soldats, everything. Defeat us here, and perhaps you stand a chance of putting out the flames of war.
Major Claire.
Why?
Fine. We'll fight you if we must. But we don't need the Divine Knights or the Soldats to beat you. In fact, we won't even need our entire group.
Go ahead and use whatever powers you're getting from the fortress or the curse or whatever. Doesn't matter how determined you guys are. We're gonna break through.
That's right. Your determination will never match ours. Because you're both so focused on your past mistakes, while we look to the future.
Ouch.
Nice one.
She's right, Instructor Claire! There is no honor in fighting foes who have already given up.
So come on, show us what you really believe in.
Okay. I'll give this everything I have.
All right then. Guess it's time for me to get serious.
Good luck, everyone! Claire and Lechter, give it your all, too!
No matter the outcome, it all ends here.
You best come at us with everything you got.
Indeed. First things first, then, let's actually think about getting this insight from Elisa while we're here.
Shine over us all!
Nice to have that sort of like... not really a resolution that we needed, but sort of like just a
It's my turn!
cap on Miriam's story and what she was doing in Cold Steel 3.
Leave it to me.
You could put those pieces together, but it's nice to have that sorted, I suppose. Let's see about going over to Emma.
Sorry, I'll handle the rest.
And it's like... don't have any impede with her at all anyway. Let's go Prominence Nova.
Yeah!
Nice.
I got this.
Okay. So we got the impede here, we may as well use it while he's here.
You're mine! It's down!
Attack! Yeah!
I think, because I don't know what he's gonna do, I'm gonna Palace of Erebonia after. Decent.
Answer my prayers and appear before us. Unfaltering, the lone guardian shield. Elegant, a mirror gleaming in the darkness. Shine, Palace of Rean.
So we got some insights, and we got a lovely, perfect reflect.
How about
A little fire!
You were saying?
I shall go. Riona,
I can get the defense down. If
There!
An opening!
the balance down at least then.
Yeah!
Alright.
Let's go!
Good to know.
Arcane Gale! Ha! It's down!
I'll assist.
Not bad at all. This party's just getting started, though.
Yeah.
Ha!
Oh, it was his
Now
turn
things are
anyway.
heating up.
Ah, damn it. I wanted that BP, you see.
time to paint this town red? Gotcha! Up you go!
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Ash out the front
trick,
group
huh?
at this point.
Eat this! It's the last call. Sinners, revelry!
You're being detained! Frozen prison!
My turn.
Alright, can't use our orders even though I was building it up, so I could use it. Well, that's a great help, thank you very much. It's like,
Rean activate. Fire! Now! Everyone!
Leave it to me! Got it!
Yeah!
it's okay.
It's about time I got serious for once. Rubrum Knight! Okay, later.
Guy. As I expected. Alright, so now we definitely want to use this back in.
Shatter!
My turn.
Right, use this. Where are you?
Leave it to me.
Alright, I want to get that going, so we want to move you back towards sort of like here.
Let's go!
And let's go Demon Unchained. It's a good way of getting rid of one of those disorders on the frozen prison as well, so that's good.
Infernal fail!
Nearly got that. Still need more there with him, so let's go frozen epoch.
Activate.
I'm going!
She's going. Let's go Diamond
Arcus,
Nova.
activate!
Is this your card?
Nope. Ooh. There's a bit of a
Too
panic
bad for
there.
you!
That's fine.
Strengthening.
Lovely.
Yeah!
Seriously?
Yes.
I didn't expect this to be easy.
Never did I.
Yeah.
Turns out it is though. So.
I'll restore you!
You have my thanks.
Let's do Luminous Abyss.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness.
I think we'll get
Emptiness is
Lechter.
form. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. 8 leaves. Luminous Abyss!
So close to getting her as
Now's
well.
my chance! Mortal Mirage!
What?
Useless.
Stop it.
I'll show you the true strength of ice!
I'm going!
Of ice, you say?
Burning flames!
Well, we can beat ice with fire.
Vorpal flare!
The fire rises.
Is this really it?
Yep.
We won, but stay sharp, everyone.
Exit. Exit. Yeah. Expected better from those two, to be honest. It's suspicious. Okay, I want that with some of my others, though. Like Woden would be good to get that completely up to level 10. Really, really, really would. And Erda as well, obviously.
All right.
What did I just get?
Nice.
Stats updated.
I must continue to train.
A matter of course.
I did it!
Told ya.
The war below has greatly amplified the fortress's power. After we linked to it, you should have had no chance of victory.
Man, you're really beating the odds today, aren't you?
That's right. After all, we defeated the Jaeger King and the Steel Maiden.
Learning and growing are both part of being young. And I'm right there with you guys.
Keep telling yourself that.
If anyone can make it to the end, it's you guys.
Defeating us has opened up the path ahead for you. There's not much more I can do now besides wish you luck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Altina!
Okay.
Now, Instructor Claire. None of that.
We thought it might come to this.
Damn. How'd you guys know?
Though the two of you may have built your reputations on being inscrutable,
You were fairly predictable this time.
The way you are now, you couldn't bluff your way out of a paper bag.
You lost. Just accept it and move on. Take some time to rest, you know?
You're right. That might be best.
We're going to go on ahead now. You two also need to see this through to the end. Erebonia is going to need you both after we've put an end to the Great Twilight.
Yeah! You gotta do your best for me too, okay?
Rean. Milliam. When you put it like that, I guess I've got no choice.
Sheesh. You guys are really asking a lot of us. But you're not in the clear yet. The Crown Prince and the Sanguine Ogre are waiting. You're the only ones who can put a stop to this. Good luck, guys.
Anything change? Ooh. Obviously the door. They're out cold. The curse and tapping into the fortress's power must have taken their toll. Did you notice anything unusual about that last crest? As if it clicked into place. Yes, I think that's a sign that a new path has opened. Maybe we should head back to the ruined garden first. Yeah, prepare for the next battle. My mirror's on it being the prince and the sanguine ogre. Alright then, Machias just came out of nowhere there. It's kinda very, very strange. What does it actually say on his arm? Is that decipherable at all? Anyway. Which will also involve the next rivalry. If you don't mind waiting a moment, I'll quickly tend to their wounds. They're not seriously hurt, but yeah, that's a good idea. Doubt we need to worry about them trying to pull anything funny, at least. Let's let them rest and recover. Ash, Altina, excellent job. And everyone else, thank you for your support. You really nailed it. Thank you. I'm relieved. That could have gone so much worse. It was nothing. I wouldn't say no to a breather about now, though. Let's check in on these guys. Lechter. Apparently he promised to meet up with Lucy and the rest of his old classmates once this was all over. Yeah, knowing this guy, I probably didn't expect to make it through this in one piece. Easy as hell to make a promise you know you can't keep. Now he has to keep it, though. Maybe. Right now, we have a chance to make sure he does keep that promise. Must be a shock to Lechter, though. With his ability and stuff like that. Lechter is dead. What? Major Claire. He's been keeping everything bottled up until now. Once this is all over, I'm sure she'll be. Claire is also dead. Oh dear. Right, can we teleport back to the garden? Something's different, yeah? Yeah. It seems to be doing what I expect it to do, like change. It could be because we defeated the first Guardian. I sense ebbs and flows of pure mana. This must have been a place for recovery in the past. One of the gates up ahead has opened. Yeah, looks like we've met the conditions to open another path. Excellent. This looks like the central sector of the Imperial Fortress. I think we can safely assume this is the best spot to set up camp. Yeah, that makes sense. Should we summon the Divine Knights and the Panda Soldats then? Yeah, that's a good idea. Sweet, let's teleport those Soldats. Rean and Crow summoned both their Divine Knights and the Panzer Soldats. God is now your base when exploring the Imperial Fortress. Cool. I'm assuming we're gonna have rounds then. So that wasn't the final rounds. I assume, anyway. So we get to speak to these guys. It's a good way of doing the parts, I think, as well. The fortress is as big as I thought. But making this garden our base of operations will make exploration more efficient. Prince Cedric and the Sanguine Ogre will be our next opponents. We should take a short break before going through the left gate. Yeah, so what we'll do, the Ruin Garden has been unlocked. Team will disband within the area, allowing Rean to chat with each member individually. An augment charging station is located at the top of this secure location. You can prepare your equipment and items for the battles to come. Additionally, you can play Vantage Masters and Bomb Party here, as well as cook and fish. Leave the garden to resume exploration of the fortress. Yeah, so what we'll do with parts is, like, we're not ending here, in case you're wondering. What we'll do... Or maybe we should, there's lots of greens around. Well, at the moment, what we'll do is go with the idea of... Our parts going forward will be a corridor, a hall, the boss battle, and the rounds. Because I don't know how we'll go with things. I also want to see what's going on here, because we did get some new stuff, didn't we? We got like Zerulian Cannon. It's like, Diamond Nova. I don't think I use either of them. It might be worth putting like that there on you then. Just give you that a little bit more. You're still using Shield 1? You can tell I've not messed around with their stuff. Just give you guys a little bit more. Right. So let's start doing the rounds here. Let's start with a green one to see how long these green stars last, so we can get a better idea of how I'm gonna go. Like, at the moment, it's like, even if it goes up to like 45 minutes, I might still stick with that idea, because it's a good idea. I'm glad Claire's got less to worry about now. But Prince Cedric's up next. That guy's gonna be a royal headache. Cause royal. Yes. We can't expect the Fourth Rivalry to be any easier. I met him during the Civil War. I was the one who brought him and the Duke Cayenne before the Vermilion Knight. Had I not done that, then perhaps things would not have turned out the way they did. Ellie, don't blame yourself, Altina. My uncle Kral bears the sole responsibility. No, that's not entirely true. I should have done something when I realized he was becoming unhinged. Muse, you couldn't have known. Hey, the past, the past. Nobody could have seen what was coming. There's no point obsessing over choices you didn't make. Ali, you were following your orders, and Muse, your power-hungry uncle was keeping you from taking what's yours. Kurt and Instructor Rean will handle Prince Cedric. We don't have to worry about him. We just have to support them. You're right. You're just quick to take action when the others are feeling down. Muse and Altino are moving forward in spite of the past, too. I'm lucky to have students like them. It's nothing new, but I heard that I'm no match for Yuna at times. We've already come this far. All that's left is for us to fulfill our duties as best we can. We're doing a double check every time, so... We're facing the Crown Prince next. Kurt's going to be instrumental in that fight. Oh, and you too, Instructor, I suppose. But that goes without saying. And I'll have all of us supporting you. We'll get through this together. Yeah, couldn't do it without you. Yuna's right. There's nothing to be gained from lamenting the past. If we feel we need to make up things regarding Prince Cedric, we have to move forward and prove it with our actions, not words. That's what I expected. Let's make sure, like, yeah, we have a pattern here, so we can make sure we don't miss anyone. Hello, Elliot, guys. Oh, and Zio too. Sure is a dependable partner sticking with you all this way. Yeah, I can't even begin to describe how grateful I am. Thinking back, he helped us all the way through the Civil War too. He's practically an honorary member of Class 7 at this point. Well, Zio, I hope we can keep counting on your help from here on out. Indeed. So that's what I would say. Zio's proved to be a dear friend. It's time I pay him back the favor and bring an end to the Great Twilight. It's an uphill battle, but we're carving our path one step at a time. We'll see this through, I know it. I have so many people I can rely on. I really believe that if we all work together, there's absolutely nothing we can't overcome. So I've still got to do my double checks. I would consider everything on this level something we do. So even though the stairs over there, it's like just so we have a pattern going forward, because we'll be back here. I don't want to miss people. Triple dot. Kurt, what's on your mind? Prince Cedric? Well, to be honest, yes. I don't know how I feel about facing him on the battlefield. I was remembering him as he was when we first met. He struck me as an honest and very mild-mannered. When he praised my swordsmanship, his eyes gleamed with appreciation I didn't deserve. Aw, look at him there. His behavior might have changed drastically, but I believe he is still the same person. It all strikes me as very strange. I don't think he's lost his mind, or that the person he was has been supplanted by this new persona of his. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. No, I think you're right. The rivalries are battles between awakeners, but you'll get a chance to talk to him before it. Why don't you see if you can uncover the truth? If anyone can do it, it's you, Kurt, not me. I'll try. I'll see for myself what's left of the prince I once knew. Good luck, Kurt. I'd say across this game, it's kind of disappointing they didn't have more going on with Kurt in regards to Prince Cedric. Like, when we had, like, Alphen scenes, it would have been nice to have Kurt there, like, properly talking about the situation. He could have been far more involved in the story than he probably was, really. I will get through to His Highness. I swear it on my pride as a Vander. Whatever the prince's true feelings, I'll face them head on. Hopefully. Otherwise we'll have to kill him. Looks like it's your time to shine, Crow. You feeling ready to take on the Vermilion Knight? You been drinking? Sure. Just got to fight with everything I've got, same as always. Am I right, Rean? Yeah. Going to depend on Kurt and his spiegel more than usual, but the overall strategy remains the same. No matter who we're up against, none of us will hold back. When did you two grow up into such hardy young warriors? I may not be able to take part in the rivalry, but I can help you out with the ogre before it. And if you want my help with anything after that, just say the word. Thanks, Instructor Sarah. Always great working with you. Oh, his head snapped. Rivalries or plain battles, it doesn't change anything. Tora, Angelica, and George are outside risking their lives. We just need to keep moving forward. Well, if it's dealing with the ogre before the rivalry, even I can help out. And if you want my help after that too, then I'll do everything I can to support you. Like, I still gonna do the double checks, but I don't feel like we need to do the double checks. Crown Prince and Bloody Shirley are next. This isn't going to be a walk in the park. If I'm right, Shirley might even go all out. You mean she's been holding back this entire time? I'll keep that in mind. She was pretty strong to begin with, but she's really something else now that she's joined up with Ouroboros. I think the Grand Master did something to amp up Shirley's strength. Heard rumors of the Grand Master granting special powers to the members of Ouroboros somehow. But you know, she's a little different than what I hear from Randy and the others. all the viciousness that everyone says she showed in Crossbow 2 years ago. I really can't sense any of that. You and Altina have met Yin before, right? I hear she knocked Shirley down a peg or two. Apparently the two had a duel and Shirley got whooped. I think that was enough to change her. No idea why she's teamed up with the prince now, though. Oh, there's that whole Testarossa thing. Then again, I doubt that's the only reason why she'd team up with him. Maybe we'll find out when we face them. Leave it to me, Rean. I'm gonna beat that reckless ogre. Alright, good luck, V. Leave Shirley, Ouroboros' sanguine ogre, to me. I'll show her what I've got. I have to, as a senior bracer and a Sylphid. Lord Rufus practically taught Prince Cedric everything he knows about fighting. Add to that his experience with the Ironbloods and his powers as the Vermilion Awakener, and he's sure to be a formidable opponent. Yeah, it's going to be a totally different story than the last time we fought him. If His Highness hadn't lost his way, then it's certainly possible he'd have been following the same path as us, but if he insists on opposing us, I shan't be merciful, prince or no prince. I'm here for you if you need me, Rean. Say the word and I'll be there. Of course. Thank you, Laura. Prince Cedric insists on opposing us, I shan't be merciful. If you need me, Rean, say the word and I'll be there. Ready?
This looks like a good spot to cast a line.
No! Glad that Scarecrow is not a problem anymore. Pretty good that we came in and took care of it. I'm sure those two lovely ladies are going to be really happy to hear that. Is that right? That's great, Ash. You knew about Claudia and Lucy's wishes. Yeah, through just... I mean, Astray. Seriously, though. Who looked at Lechter and thought, he'd make a good student council president? Some role model he is. Hey, don't give me that look. You've got to know you're calling the kettle black, right? Astray was Joshua's original surname, from when he lived in Hamel. He seems to be getting his memories back little by little. Give me a break, man. Lousy prince and his red knight are next in line for a beating, huh? I'll give them one they won't forget. If you need my help with that weird ogre girl or anything, just let me know. Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Thanks, Ash. Can't believe I let this shit get to me. It's thrown me off my game. Anyway, lousy prince and that crazy ogre girl are up next. You and Kurt better get your heads in the game. Alright. Valimar, Ordine, and oh, you're here too, Celine. Since we're on the verge of another rivalry, I thought I might check up on them. Great minds. Come to think of it, been meaning to thank you two for carrying the Panzer Soldats around all this time. Think nothing of it. Compared to taking on the Ironbloods, it could hardly be considered work. They were formidable fighters, Rean, but you and your allies proved more than equal to the task of bringing them down. Yeah, thanks. Now deflate that big head of yours. The real challenge still lies ahead. No rivalry battle is ever going to be easy. I suggest all three of you prepare yourselves in both body and spirit. Will do. Spirit, you say? Well, Valimar and I can certainly try. No rivalry battle is ever going to be easy. Just all three of you prepare body and spirit. Acknowledge, understood, will do. Assuming that's going to be the same. Yep, not even if I try over here. Hey, we'll try. Nope, it's going to be the same. Well, good to know. Hey, you two. Feels like we've narrowly escaped the jaws of death more times than I can count. I admit, we've faced down a number of gruesome situations. And there were the terrorist attacks, the Civil War, the Infernal Castle, and the Growl of Erebos. We've seen our fair share of trials and then some. And yet, against all odds, we've survived each one. I have no doubt we'll do so this time as well. True, especially since we've got both the old and new Class 7s working together. There's no way we can fail. It's really encouraging to hear you two put it like that. Think you're up for facing one more trial? No sweat. Trials like this are nothing new to us. As usual, we fight until the last ounce of strength has been spent, grappling with the enemy over the right to our futures. Good to know. The Great Twilight and the Imperial Fortress are unprecedented challenges. Never had it easy. Just need to push through. Alright, so let's check down in the middle. Triple dot. Milliam, what are you up to? I was just thinking, I'm glad we didn't have to kill Claire or Lechter. Yeah, me too. They're like siblings to you, aren't they? Yeah, that's why I kinda wish I could have done more for them, you know? Both of them had some pretty bad stuff happen to them. That's why they made the choices they did. I'm not criticizing them or anything, but I wish we talked more. That we understood each other better. But at least they're both okay. Milliam. Oops. Looks like I really brought you down, huh? Crow and I won't be around much longer. But you've got the future ahead of you. Can you look after one when I can't anymore? Of course. But isn't it too early for you to be telling me your last wishes? We only just started exploring the fortress. We haven't even fought any rivalries yet. You never know how things will turn out. Know what? You're right. Everything will turn out alright, Rean. I'm here to support you till the end, after all. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Milliam. She's really grown up. Considering their circumstances, both she and Crow really have amazing resolve in seeing this through. I'll be able to match that. Let's go speak to Rean. Have you changed at all? Nope. You never know, though. Despite everything that happened between them, Eustace and Makis are pretty close. Guess that's one less worry for me. Indeed. Remember how they were at the start. Hello, Rean. Phew, I'm glad there was a place in here where we could actually take a little break. Yeah, it's just what we needed to help prepare us for what's coming next. The Prince, the Sanguine Ogre, the fourth rivalry. It's going to be tough. But I believe we'll make it through. You with me? Do you even have to ask? Let's show them what Class 7 can achieve. Together. It's time for the fourth rivalry. The one against the Vermilion Knight. I'll give you all the support I can. Let's aim for another victory. We can't exactly kick back and relax. We should be able to recover a little here. Let us show them what Class 7's made of. Alright, so now we'll end this part here. So that's the plan going forward, is like this is what our part will be in here. Like we'll go through a hall, we'll have a fight, we'll do the rounds. Whether we'll stick to that, I don't know, because it depends how long the fights go on. We shall see, but that's the plan anyway. So we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.